Hello everybody and welcome back to another Figurehead Reviews video, and today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Vision, part of the Endgame Thor Build-A-Figure wave. Here we have Vision displayed in the front window with his Build-A-Figure pieces, and then down at the bottom we actually get the Captain America Civil War logo versus a Infinity War or Endgame logo. On the side, we do have some artwork there of Vision just staring straight ahead, and then on the back, we get that artwork once again just expanded upon, along with a read-up. The physics-defying android Vision fights as an Avenger to protect the Infinity Stone that helped create him. And in the middle there, we do have all the other figures needed in this wave to complete the Endgame Thor Build-A-Figure, and at the bottom, you do have the UPC code, so you can check with your local retailer to see if they have this in stock. But enough about that, let's get this open and take a look at Vision. And here is Vision outside of his packaging, and much like Captain America, this figure is going to be a reissue based off the Toys R Us exclusive Scarlet Witch and Vision 2-pack that came out literally months before Toys R Us closed, so it's a very hard to find 2-pack, and that makes it understandable for a reissue to be done. It kind of was a filler wave, I feel like, as I've kind of looking at it. It's sort of filling in just some of the cracks of the MCU, if you will, and getting a Vision character back out for a mass release is certainly something that is welcome, and I know he's been hard to find. I have never seen this particular figure in the wild. I ordered this off Big Bad Toy Store, so certainly shows that there's a lot of people that wanted their Vision figure. Now, when standing straight up, Vision is coming in at about 6¼ inches tall, which makes him about 15.9 centimeters. So he's your standard Marvel Legends size. No surprises there. He does not come with any accessories. He only comes with his Build-A-Figure piece. So since we don't have any accessories, let's just jump in here and get a closer look at Vision. And here is Vision up close, and most of you will realize right away this is not just a straight reissue. We did get a bit of a change on this figure, which is to say we have a bit more of a metallic paint job here on the head sculpt, and of course the plastic is molded in a more translucent material to give the impression that he is phasing through, or in his phasing mode. So that is pretty cool. Now the head sculpt looks good still. It's the same head sculpt, but it still looks very good. You got the Mind Stone there at the top, and then, you got a little bit of a scuff there, but still came out looking decent, though. I like that. Going down the rest of the body, the suit is pretty cool. You do see the texture of the suit on there, which is neat. And then you do have some pretty basic paint there on the shoulders, on the front part of the cape there. And speaking of the cape, so you have these red streaks going through it, and it's a very shiny paint or plastic. Part of it's got to be painted, obviously. I assume it's molded. Yeah, it's molded in the gold. So the red paint and then the gold gold color is all done in a metallic. So that looks really good. And then going down, we got some gold there on the arms, and the translucent material, I don't know, it's not that translucent because I can't see like all the pegs and things like that, but it's definitely somewhat translucent, and it has a very shiny, almost a metallic effect going on throughout that suit as well. So that's a really neat how they pulled off that effect. Then going down, we do have two open gesture hands on each side. Would have been cool to get some fists. A little bit more paint there on the thighs, or rather the hips. And not a whole lot else going on with this figure. So pretty decent sculpt, and I think I reviewed the other one. I don't remember. If I did, it was a while ago, and it was certainly a different review style back then. Yeah, maybe I'll put a card right there if I did review it. But we have a head that goes all the way around for the articulation. It looks down quite a ways and looks up quite a ways. And I will mention, too, we get no metallic or translucent effect on the neck there, which doesn't really hinder the appearance overall because you don't really notice it. The arms can go apart that far, which is actually pretty decent. Full rotation. You have a bicep joint, double jointed elbows, and then you do have rotation and a hinge on both of the wrists. You have an ab crunch that can go down quite a ways, but it's going to make that cape flare out. It can actually go back quite a ways as well, and the cape isn't an issue so long as you don't plan on having him stand up, but I can't imagine anybody's going to have him cranked back that far. That just looks ridiculous. He does have a waist swivel. His legs can come apart that far. He can kick forward. Not too shabby. upper thigh cut, but boy, this one was really stiff. And then he does have double jointed knees here. No boot cut, even though it looks like he would. Yeah, no, he doesn't. And then he has a hinge and ankle pivot. And that is going to do it for this review, everyone. So overall, a cool figure. Certainly a cool figure if you didn't have that first released Vision. And even if you already have that first release Vision, getting this one with the translucent effect so that it looks like he's doing his phasing is actually pretty cool too. So it's still not a bad pickup, even if you already had that other version. But I think this one's going to appeal a lot more to people that missed out on that first Toys R Us version. Not a whole lot of dynamic posing that you can really do with them either. The open gesture hands are kind of I don't know. Really, you're just going to have him in sort of that floating stance that I had him in during the 360 view, as he's phasing through maybe Giant Man or something. But, yeah. Anyway, if you like this review, please hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe for more content just like this. And as always, thanks for stopping by and watching my video, and have a great day.